Hello, I'm Mind Malik, and today I'm here with the new concept, and that is a role-based access control. So today I will implement the RBAC according to admin and the normal users. Okay, so let me set my screen and let's get started. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. Let me refresh and let's open the. Okay, so let's go to folder. Okay, let's start the VS Code. Okay, so you can see till yet I have done the face merge coding. Okay, so let's implement the role-based access control. So let's go to first our model. Okay, so in model users I had defined the role. One is for the admin and second one is the student, and by default it is only student. Okay, so let's get now implement the role-based access control. So very first thing is in todo.js I have to figure out the one user ID. Okay, so which user ID? Okay, let me tell you that one. Okay, so when I have implement the token means login part, so I have done the JWT token. Okay, so in JWT I have saved the some payload as a payload. Okay, so let's go to login user and you can see user ID and user.id. Okay, so you can see, so I will store the user ID particular to that user only. For example, there is one user enrolled as a student, so they can see only their O1 ID. Okay, O1 sorry, no ID to do. Okay, so for that we will use user ID and store its user ID here. Okay, so user ID name same, and I will write here type string. Okay, so this one thing we have to add in our to-do schema, and then we can handle the like a privacy. Only that user can see who has created that to-do. Okay, so schema work is done. Okay, let's start the server. npm run dev is the command. Okay, it is starting. Okay, so for that so in login and in middleware. Okay, so in auth middleware. Okay, so I am storing the username as a username and user ID as a user ID. Okay, so now one more thing is I will store request dot body dot role. Okay, so role equal to I will also store. Okay, first I have to store, sorry, so first go to in login. So here I have stored the user ID and username, so I will store it here as a role colon I will add user dot role. Okay, so I have stored here. I will store here from this, and in decoded means in middleware I will also store it in the body only. Okay, so using decoded dot role. Okay, so this is what thing is done. Okay, so now okay, so it is done. Second thing, login. In login we have stored in or done in to do. Okay, so now let's go to the I think. Okay, and now where we are getting the to do in get controllers. Okay, so you can see in get controllers last time I have said when I will implement role-based access control, so I will come here again and change it. Okay, so let's do and change it. So very first, if in request.body if the user is the user's role as an admin, so it will show the all the to-dos. Okay, otherwise no. Okay, so very first thing I will check like any roles. Okay, no roles is role. Okay, and I will store here one object. Okay, and then in try block I will do like if request dot body dot role equal to admin. So for more clarification, let's go to the model in user and let's copy from here. Okay, so and now admin. If user is admin, so I will do like user it will as it is. Okay, so it will as it is, else it is not user, so I will do like, so I will do here request dot body dot user ID. Okay, this is what my approach I will going to use. Let's see it is it will it will give efficient result or not. Okay, and then just add this here is role. Okay, so it is added successfully. So what we have done, I have added role as a here, and in login also I have changed something, and in get to do I have done this, and in to do I have add user string. Okay, so now let's go to Thunder client. I hope it will work. Okay, so first we go to here. Okay, So I have already one XYZ named user, and it is a admin. Okay, so let's go to the MongoDB and check how many users we have. So let me connect. Okay. Okay, it is connected, and in to do, let's see the users. Okay, so I have one user as admin. Let's add one user for the student. Okay, so for that, let me create a new request. Okay, and here, okay, let me copy the URL. Okay, it's not okay. Users and register. Okay, and it will be post request. Okay, and so inside the body and inside JSON. Okay, so very first is the email. So let me add email. Let's add student. It will student, not just write as a student@gmail.com. Okay, and then email and password. Password only 1234 because I do not forget it. And whatever things. Okay, and the username is required. So let's add username as a student only. Student. Okay, so if I don't add role here, so it will take by default student only. Okay, so let me send. Okay, so you can see now user registered successfully, student, and role is a student only. Okay, so now let's do one thing, create a one okay, so I have to now log in again, and I have to store token inside the headers. Okay, and then we will create a one to do. Okay, so let me do login. So just do login. Okay, so you can see login successfully, and let's store in a header. Okay, so I will add authorization and bearer and the token. Okay, so now also I have added the token. Okay, so let me first create any one to do. So the path is to do's, and here create. Okay, so it is only the post request and to do title. So title will be, let's add as a learning to do. Okay, and description. So description as a, this is first to do by student. Okay, so let me give this name. Okay, and just okay, let's check any other field available or not. Okay, so let's go to in okay, todo.js. Okay, title, description. Okay, back other thing is not required to add. Okay, so let's go to send and create. So to do is created successfully, and you can see as a user ID one ID is coming. Okay, so it is ID related to it is ID of the particular student only. Okay, so I have done one to do by student. Okay, so this is the first student one. Okay, I will create a I will play with three users. First two user is a student and one user will be admin. Okay, so I will check I will create for both of them. I create and then create a to do of their ID. Okay, so let me create. Okay, so this is one, and this is the admin. Okay, so let me check admin is able to get all to do or not. Assignment to constant. Okay, I have done something. Okay, so it is not cons, it should be late. Okay, my bad. Okay, let me send again. Okay, connection is refused. Okay, so admin as is role. Why it's like this? Okay, so also error.message, and it is, I'm not getting any error here. So why it's happening? So let me check here. Okay, here not. Okay, in auth middleware, let me check. Next, decoded.role. So let's also wrap this with try-catch block. Okay, so try-catch block, and let console error dot message. Okay, and now this all thing will go in try block. Okay, so again let's send. Okay, I don't know why first it's happening. So you can see there is a two to do. Okay, and I am getting two to do's. Maybe something was wrong. Okay, but now I am getting both to do, and from new let's get okay, so by admin ID I am getting two to do's. Okay, and let's now do get request using the student ID. So let's do get request, path is correct. Okay, so there is a two to do only. User ID, I think it is not done. Okay, it is something is role. Okay, so role. Okay, so let me do one thing. It should be object only. So black const user id equal to request.body. Okay, request.body, and just pass it here. Okay, now let's check it is working or not. Okay, data is gone, no anyone is coming, so I have done anything. Okay, so user id. Okay, so let's go to to do schema. Okay, there is a user id named. Okay, so and user id as a user id only. Okay, is role equal to one object. Okay, and I am passing it here, but both are same, it should be work. Okay, it is not coming, so let me check where I did mistake. In auth middleware, maybe I am thinking. Okay, so let's check the first how to figure out this kind of thing. So let me check user id is coming or not properly. Okay, user id. Okay, let's do debug user id. Okay, so it is done. Now let's check what is coming as a role. Okay, so role, and let's do as a role. Okay, so let's do, and let's add send. Okay, it will not come, but okay, both are coming as a undefined, that's why it's happening. So let's check why it's coming as a undefined. So from here I am getting, so let's do console here only. Okay, one more. Okay, so I have not add one mistake, I have not add middleware in a get request. Okay, that is where is the routes. Okay, in a routers NodeJS, I have not add auth middleware here. Everything I am doing with auth middleware only. So now let's it's time to let's also protect this get to do's controller. Okay, so now let's check. Okay, so now you can see the to do is coming, and only single to do is coming because this is the role. This is the role as an admin, and you can see the user id is coming and role as a student is coming. Okay, so this is what I have learned, because all time I do stuff in RBAC only. Now today I have learned how to do this. Okay, so now okay, I have not saved file. Okay, so let's go to YT now. Means the whatever means the this is the to do one means this is the YT now. So this as a student, no admin, as this is as a admin. Okay, so as a admin now role is not coming as a admin. Okay, so let's check what is the mistake I have done. Okay, admin is not coming. Okay, let me figure out also this in auth middleware I am sending. Okay, so let's console auth middleware here only. Okay, so request.body, what is okay in decoded.role I am getting or not, let me check. Okay, now I'll again send. Okay, so role is coming as the undefined. Also you can see decoded role is coming as a undefined. So mistake in our login in this login controller. So let me check user.login is coming or not. This is how I do debug and solve my errors and whatever things I am stuck in. And I am doing this at a live. Okay, so now let's check in. Okay, role is still okay. User. Okay, it is at the admin now. Okay, so let me check in. Okay, let me refresh. There is a two. Okay, and okay. So user.role I am sending. User id. Okay, user.username. Okay, so I have to do login again. So let me do login again. So email is xyz@gmail.com and password is 1234. Okay, and the path is users/login and it will be post request. Okay, so in login user I am consoling the user. Okay, and also let's console the whole user. Okay, let me just user. Okay, let's do login. Okay, so you can see token is generated. Okay, and you can see user. Okay, so admin user role is coming. Okay, so let me just copy this token and add it into headers. Okay, and let's change this. Okay, so it is changed successfully. Now let's go to body again and let's do get request once. So we are getting admin. Okay, and also one thing, let's go to auth middleware and console this decoded which thing I am getting. Okay, so decoded. Okay, so the username. Okay, body.user role. Okay, So now let's go to YT products and let's do. So let's path is todos and the next part, okay, only slash, and let's do send. Okay, so now you can see the admin role and all the to-do is coming. Okay, why it was not coming? Maybe because of token. It was all token. It was not working properly. So I can see there is a to-do is coming successfully, and in new request, like if I do so so it is coming only one to do which I have created just now, only that one. Okay, let's do again. Let's do again one thing. Okay, so here let me again to-dos, not to-dos, but create one more user and play register, and the post in the body itself, let me create one to-do. So first is a to-do title. Let's add as a student 2. Sorry, I'm not creating to-do, I'm creating a user. So email and student2@gmail.com, and the username, first add a password is only 1234. Okay, password is not unique, that's why I can give same password, and then username is required, and username let's suppose student2. Okay, so now let's do send. You can see the role as a student because I have not added role, so it will by default take student only. So now you can see student is coming, role is a student, and the username is student2. Okay, so now let's do login. So for the login I need just email and password. So let's change the path, it will login only, and just do send. You can see a token is generated. Now let's copy it. Okay, let's go to headers and let's add authorization. First is bearer and second one is token only. So now let's go to body and create a one to do. Okay, so to do's, and for create is the path, it is only the post request. Then title add like a student to let anything learning backend, let me add. And description, in description I do created by student2. Okay, so let's do send post request. So you can see created by student2 is done, and now let's do the get request. So I should get a only one to do with what I have created now, but in my database there is a three to do. One is created by student1, one is just now student2, and one is created by admin only. Okay, so let's do a get request and let's send. So you can see only one is coming. Okay, and it is only learning backend and created by student2. Now let's go to that one. This is a student1, and let's do. So you can see this is first to do by student, it means student1, and let's go to YT products, means this is the admin. So now let's do this send. Okay, so you can see this is the as a role as an admin, so it will get all three to do's. Okay, this is a to do one. I have created very early, and then this is to do, this is student1 to do, and this is student2 to do. Okay, so this is the the role based access control. Let me check again what I have done. So firstly I have changed the in login user I have add one more payload as a role, user.role. Then in auth middleware I have just add in body as role, whichever I am getting by decoded in decoded message. And then in to-dos, in todos.js, my get to do's was not protected, and my all role-based access control, all things done by auth middleware only. That's why it was not working early, because that was not auth middleware. Now after adding this, it is working. And in todo.js, okay, so in user ID, so add a user ID of a store inside a to do, like there is a one user student1 or the student1 ID, unique ID whatever given by MongoDB. So store that ID inside the all to do whatever created by student1 only. So this is the what for that I have done this user ID type string. It is not required true. Okay, so now and one more thing in get controller I have done this. I am taking one variable as an object, and then I am taking user ID. Okay, so let me just clear this console. Okay, again let me clear console from here. Okay, and console from login. Okay, so now it is working properly. And in todos, in todo controller, I have done this thing, and by using this, I have done the role-based access control. Okay, and you can see the result. Okay, and I was stuck in between and how I debug my application. So you have seen lively. This is how I implement myself. So let's just commit and implement. So RBAC is done now. Okay, so let's do commit, and you can access, you can check my code at GitHub and link in description. So thank you for watching, and we'll meet you soon. And by tomorrow, maybe the backend is done now, and we'll start front end. Okay, so bye bye. Take care. Stay connected.